That's how it goes. We were just enjoying a good, wholesome game of basketball. Of course, there's also tennis courts and whatnot. But we still have more missions to complete. Last time I did say that there was 10 to go, that being the 9 on the Manon ship currently. And there's also the lobster mission there, which I will do that last after all these. Well, in any case, how's it going, everybody? My name is Ace Streamline, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Yep, I still have some unfinished business, so of course I'm going to get it done. However, fun fact, I happen to be playing on the brand new Nintendo Switch 2 now. Yeah, thing is, there's not a software update for this game yet on the Switch 2, but who knows? They could eventually update the Xenoblade games, so that way they perform better. But so far as this one goes, well, this game is locked at 30 frames per second anyway, but on this hardware there should be no frame rate dips at all. Plus, the resolution does look better. So there's that. So at least there's some visual improvement. But I really wish it could move at 60 frames per second. Wouldn't that be something? I would love that. But in any case, there is a certain mission that I would like to do for this video, and it involves the female Orph that I encountered back in the last video. No show nin Seleg. Okay, yeah, that's the female Orph. The female Orphean. Let's see. Which one is it? Yeah, that's it. I'm in the wrong end of the ship. Wrong side. I should be in port, not starboard. Okay.
How can this be?
Interesting.
Hello, Nanseleg. This could fairly be described as a predicament, but what to do about it? I simply cannot understand her motives. Why would anyone intentionally travel to such a dangerous place? What happened? My division, Nanseleg, has left the city. Bound for Noctilum, it seems. As for why she would head to a place filled with such awful creatures, I have absolutely no idea. And yet I feel incapable of simply letting her go. I feel compelled to go forth and bring her back, but I am a poor candidate to do so. Compared to the vicious wildlife of Mira, the Orph are poor combatants indeed. Yeah, I remember. You said that you're more like scientists and good with technological advancements and whatnot. Might I ask you to go after her in my stead? Sure thing, you got it. You humans are extremely active and combative species. I say that with a deep sense of what you humans call gratitude. Oh, and please take care that you are not injured. Though if you are injured somewhat in the course of escorting my division, that is acceptable. I believe your kind call that a trade-off. Best of luck. Yeah, let me just make sure that there are no routes. I don't want to make any mistakes. Okay, I checked. There are no routes. I can say whatever I want. Just leave it to me. Your attitude is most generous. That is the term you use when describing someone who gives themselves for another. Yes, generous? I wish you luck. Please bring my division back swiftly. Okay. Yeah, that lobster mission that I'll be doing in the future is going to be very cumbersome. So... oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm not going to hoof it off at once. Plus, I'd rather have the means of flying. This is very awkward. I cannot... No. I can't fit my skull in there. Well, I still need to... Oh, I can just fly over. Durr. I am totally not going at this the right way. Still, while I'm at here, I might as well, take care of these weaklings.
I'll get the jump on them. Attack up close. I don't do the holding back.
Yeah.
This team never loses.
Keep it up. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
I don't do the holding back. This is Team Princess, huh? Colorful.
I know.
We sure are. And you're adding to the palette, hotshot.
I was gonna attack that indigen, but, well, this happened now. Come closer now, come on, let me observe you. There is no cause to be afraid, come closer. Warn. You humans are so strange. The need for a more thorough study of Mira's ecology is plain to see. And the most expedient method of expanding that knowledge is to go into the field and interact with various organisms. Please do not concern yourself with me any further. You are interrupting my research. Feel free to return to the city. Not a good idea.
I don't do the holding back.
More material tickets.
Lay
Always
down
good.
some fire for me. Ready when you are.
Oh, that one's a level 30.
Need a boost?
We've got the edge.
I don't do the holding back. This team never loses. And out night.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Yeah, I'm level 97 currently, but if any way you look at it, I'm still like 1.5 levels away from being maxed out. But of course, gaining more experience is on my own time. I'd rather not record myself level grinding. And I should fast travel. I am very sorry, Sensaleg, but I really need to complete this mission, and that involves doing what I need to do. Woohoo! That's dangerous. Do not get close to those indigents. What a fascinating organism. I would dearly like to procure a blood sample. But how to extract it? I should have brought a knife of some sort. That's dangerous. This is danger? I am in danger of dying? Well then, what action can I take to avoid death? Get away from that indigen, it's dangerous. You are that human. Can you do something to resolve the situation? Of course I can. You're looking at one of the top members of Blade. As for
They
you,
seem we should weaken them just to be safe.
you got it.
Good idea. I'll cut
Got
him down
the
to
edge.
the boost.
You wish.
Victory is ours.
Not a challenge. I do not know whether to thank you for saving my life or criticize your violent actions, which is appropriate. Just thank me. I cannot approve of a mode of behavior that resorts to violence before attempting communication. But had you not assisted me, the likelihood of death for this body I inhabit was 87%. I believe you are correct in suggesting that things are in order. Let's see. Persuade. Nensaleg is a strange one as well. Even if my body were destroyed, so long as the ova persists, it is not a true death. Surely Nensaleg knows this. But very well, I will return to New LA as you suggest. Mostly out of curiosity as to how Nensaleg responds. Before I head back, let me check this. Are there any yellow text boxes here? Just glad I got that achievement. Something I would like to point out. That's not the right thing. I'm not sure I mentioned this before, but in case I have not, I was only paying attention to these achievements that are along this column here, but took me a while to notice that there are apparently two other columns. This right here is just the story column, but we also have the combat column, as well as the world column, and I've done a lot. Okay. Let's clear this mission, and then, I might be able to complete the, port side. I don't know. Depends on how many more missions decide to just show up.
Hey,
Yes.
Okay.
interesting.
A praiseworthy effort.
Nensaleg is safe, then. That is a relief. Ask Nensaleg if he understands relief rather than worry or... I'll query. It is both the absence of worry and its own emotional state at the same time. I must say, all these fluctuations in psyche are most illogical. Provided a supply of Cineripa water, Nensaleg's death would present only a minor inconvenience. The Orph's numbers would continue to grow just the same. Were you lonely with me gone? Lonely? What is that? Why would your absence cause me to feel lonely? Well, I'm gonna be goofy and say this. Love, the phenomenon of attraction, is exclusive to species with distinct sexes. The Orph have no such distinction, so there should be no way that I would feel... You sure about that? You're a male, she's a female. Yet I do not find Nensaleg's appearance pleasing, almost... Oh, sorry. I probably said that wrong. Yet I do find Nensaleg's appearance pleasing, almost beautiful, as a human might say. Is this attraction, then? Nensaleg, am I attracted to you? Ask yourself that question. Species that experience love call people like you dense. My density is comparable to most of the city's residents. Ah, wait, you mean slow-witted, then. But I am comparatively intelligent. How strange. It is quite apparent that, despite the Orph's considerable intelligence, some things remain inscrutable. But I do not understand my feelings for Nensaleg. But why not? Because you're so naive. Sorry, I had to hack that up. I do not understand. Grant me guidance, Ova. Alright. Another segment recon complete. Cool. Oh. And, yeah, both for Noctilum and the man on ship, so... Next mission. The Unbreakable Sword. Which should be on this level. Should be right over here. No, it's up above. Okay,
Very troublesome.
I didn't even see that.
Well,
Let's do the Unbreakable Sword and see if I can do the rest of the missions with the allotted time I have. I think that was it. Yes. Okay. What's this one about? Ah, no. This lump of scrap is not the manner of blade I seek to make. Where am I going wrong? Is it my skill that is lacking? The quality of my steel? Or is it perhaps the fault of my fool apprentice? Or is it perhaps the fault of... Sorry. I didn't need to read that one twice. Well, what say you, Ginagri? What? Me, sir? If it is you, I shall not hesitate to remedy the situation. Stand still, boy. Even if this failed blade should be more than enough to cleave a flimsy thing like you in twine. Master, please, you must try to calm down. Yeah, I should check for routes. I'm getting nervous. Yeah, there are routes for this one, but not till later. I can't decide which one I want right now, so... Master, please, you must try to calm down. I have been pounded steel for years in search of a blade, keen as razor and adamantine in strength. This marks my 10,000th attempt. Seriously? You cannot expect me to look upon 10,000 steel corpses lifeless despite me pouring my very soul into every last one of them, and remain calm? You there, human. Were you curious in my circumstances? You would, also be crazed with rage. Would you not? I'll engage. I have seen that look before. No need to say it, human. I understand. Gi Nagri here approached me with similar adulation the day I took him in as an apprentice. It seems we geniuses draw people to us merely by existing. My every drawn breath is a spectacle. It is a heavy thing to bear. But so be it. I shall allow you to aid me in achieving my grand dream. I have spent these 40 years hammering steel in search of an unbreakable sword, a blade that would not melt if plunged in magma, nor shatter if struck broadside by a shooting star. As yet, it exists only in the visions of my mind. But just think of such a thing existing in waking life. It is not enough to set your heart to pounding. To pounding? To make your spirit sing? Now come, take my hand, and let us forge this fated blade together. And on the glorious day when the sword is born into this world, you shall be rewarded handsomely, for my world is solid as steel. Accept. Wonderful. From this moment forth, you are my anvil and my hammer. You shall assist me body, heart, and soul. You will begin by asking the man on blacksmith, Neref, what the hardest metal on Mira is. She is learned but meek. My overwhelming presence terrifies her. Attempts to visit her have always ended in her running away. Ha ha ha. But if an exceptionally average sword, such as you, were to approach her, she is certain to receive you with open, scrawny arms. Yeah, most likely. But let me check some things before I choose my route here. Alright, I did encounter another situation like this one before, where I could choose to take this Wrothian member's sword if I wanted to, or not. But now I'm gonna have the same result. Excuse me for that burp, by the way. So, yeah. Same result. The sword I currently have here is better than the Unbreakable so-called sword that is going to appear later in this mission, so I have no need for it, so I'm not going to claim it as my prize later. That's my personal preference. I don't need it, I'm not taking it. Okay, so I gotta talk to the Manon, which is below me. There you are.
Very troublesome.
No, please, let me go. Wait a moment. Oh, you're not that terrifying Wrothian, are you? Did you need something? I'm always happy to help non-terrified people, usually. I'll query. You are concerned on my behalf? Ah, I see. Very, very kind of you. Felt like I had something in my throat there. I'm gonna move my mic a little closer here. That should do it. Okay. That Wrothian has been sort of stalking me. At work, at home, the man is relentless, isn't he? It's like he lives just to drag the secret to my refining to refining my patient hypersteel out of me, you know? When I informed him that information was proprietary, he began roaring about dreams and unbreakable somethings while violating my personal space. He sent you here to ask in his stead? Though I guess you seem to have some common sense and basic social graces, don't you? Oh, what does it matter? I'm very, very tired of running from him, so I guess it's time to give up. Bring me the puke self-destruct mechanism I require for my upcoming experiments, and I'll teach you how to make hypersteel. That's fair, right? Just hurry, okay? I need to finally be free from this personal Wrothian nightmare. Which I already have the materials. Ack! Oh, whew, it's just you. So sorry about that. I guess maybe the trauma that Wrothian inflicted runs a bit deeper than I thought. A while back, he came after me waving a sword around. Did I tell you what? Did I tell you that? Because he did. I was sure he was about to murder me. Well, that's how Wrothians are. You're a clearly kind and a reasonable person, aren't you? Why, you're running errands for that psychopath is beyond me. But that's not my business, right? Anyway, setting that issue aside, did you bring the puke self-destruct mechanism? Yes, I did. Here you go. I got plenty of them. Yes, this will do. Wait, will it? No. Yes, it's fine. Anyway, here is the recipe for hypersteel. Combine Cimmerian cinnabar with Zygrin cragstone according to the instructions in the data file, okay? Pretty simple, isn't it? Oh, and this is brand new tech, even among us, Manon. So I would appreciate it if you kept it to yourself. So, what is this special sword the Wrothian is trying to make anyway? Is it really so powerful? I'll confirm. Wow, really? I didn't realize it was so impressive. As a technologicalist, I'm very, very interested. Maybe I'll have the chance to test that sword against the armor I make someday. But don't get me wrong. I still have no desire to deal with that man ever again. So please tell him to just forget all about me, okay? Okay then, let me check something here. Okay, I'm good. Alright. I'm just glad I didn't have to go searching for the materials yet again.
Well...
Sorry, Hadasoda.
Hey.
Alright, Dizing.
Greetings.
Gi Nagri, your smithing lacks passion. When you hammer a blade, you should be pounding the sum of your life's experience into the steel. You know, that reminds me. I mean, obviously, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 came out after this game, but there was a point in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 where you had to find, well, a multitude of Nopon that had these specified steel hammers, and it could be used to, well, as long as you had the materials, you'd be able to upgrade all the standard weapons, well, standard signature weapons for each of the 6 characters. So, that's what it's making me think of right now. A flimsy resolve makes flimsy steel, boy. Put the weight of your past behind each wing. Unleash the full brunt of your pain. Yes, sir. I was wrong, sir. I will try to be better at life in general, sir. Yes, good. Be better at life. What are you doing, just standing there? Have you also come to learn the art of the swordsmith? Well, not really. I'll just bring you the information of the hypersteel. Come now, human, no need to be shy. The truth will set you free. Though I understand my raw genius inspires jealousy in the most, it is only natural you should reject me to preserve your own fragile pride. Well, no matter. Let us hear the secret of smelting hypersteel. Yes, I see. Cimerian cinnabar and Zagrin cragstone. A fascinating alloy. Ah, yes, I can see it now. Their properties together would yield a blade that could cut through anything without breaking. You ever tried a photon saber? Those don't break. Good, Ace. Next, you need to procure those materials. In the meantime, I shall be here meditating on the half of a lifetime I have poured into smithing. I must be prepared to put all into this steel once it is ready. Even for a genius, this is no mean feat. And I have the materials already.
Greetings!
So you have come. After plumbing the depths of my smithing soul, I have reached the razor's edge of enlightenment. Bring me those materials. My hammer's ready. Here you go. Got plenty of it. The unbreakable blade has never ever eluded me, as if it were shrouded in a dense mist. But now I have glimpsed its true form. This shall be a masterwork half a lifetime in the making. I will forge the perfect sword in the fire of my passion. I'll query. Curious, eh? Well, you have done much to help me. I suppose you have earned that much. Very well, I shall tell you as a special treat. I am driven by a motive complex in its simplicity. I think swords are awesome. Well, there's something we agree on. I like swords. Mostly lightsabers. Especially when people fight with two at once. That is the best. Oh yeah, like Kirito from Sword Art Online. Oh, that's a pretty good show. So, I will need to make a second unbreakable sword in the fullness of time. Then I can start thinking of special moves and what to call them. Yeah, I have to agree. Dual wielding is pretty awesome, especially in a game like Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Great game, by the way. One of the stances you can do in that one is dual wielding, which is pretty neat. I like that. What? Why that look? Surely you do not mean to make light of passion that was driven a 40-year career. No? You just want to be paid already? Well, I suppose that was the bargain. Fair enough. The only problem is that I am utterly broke. I have been more or less a hermit all these years. Swordsmithing is more a personal quest than a solvent business. But that is not to say I deceived you. As soon as I have made the unbreakable sword, I will be unstoppable. At the beasts of Kaldros will fall before me. Or all the beasts. I will earn enough to pay you in no time at all. So, Ginagri, prepare the forge at once. There is work to be done. Yes, sir, at long last, we will give physical form to your dream. The unbreakable blade, we embark on the creation of the awesomest sword ever forged. Alright, so now they are way, way, way out there in Kaldros. Yeah, there's actually some secret special locations I haven't discovered yet. I only know that because I was looking at the additional achievements that I didn't know existed back then. But in any case, a mech suit is definitely one of the best kinds of weapons and vehicles.
It didn't have to be like this.
Phooey. Take this.
Launching on the top. First in, first to win. Attack the
Point
post.
field! Got the end!
Need a boost? Who's next? None dare stand against us.
Now, my turn!
Victory is ours.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
No trouble. There's a tyrant there. Might as well deal with it before I deal with the mission. No need to go full power. Just use a Gatling gun like this.
Omni Gatling! First in, first to win.
Point field! Got the end!
Need a boost?
You wish!
This is it.
Come on!
Need a boost? Play!
Take this. What other enemies notice me? Oh, that.
Victory is ours! You just got the out.
Good. Okay, now let's do the mission as I skate on over. I have a feeling he has to be there at a certain time of the day. No, he should be there. Oh, I didn't see him there. What the heck happened? Yeah. Oh, is that you? You have found me in quite a state. I took the completed Unbreakable sword into the field to hunt indigents, but the ganglion turned up while I was fighting my quarry. Numbers are a cruel thing. Even the skills of a genius are for naught against so many assailants. I'll query. I'm not greedy. No matter how much armor it split, or how many bullets it deflected, the blade remained utterly pristine. It is every bit perfect, the perfect sword I dreamed it would be. But now that I think back on my 40 years as a swordsmith, it strikes me that I have spent precious little time actually wielding a sword. Seriously, dude? Such is the price of genius. I suppose for even under the tyranny of the ganglion, I was never sent to fight instead. Well, sorry, never sent to fight. Instead, I manned the forge the entire time. Small wonder I would be no match for a fearsome beast like that Milepod, eh? The blackguard caught me off guard and swallowed my sword whole. What a shame. ... I imagine you can already guess what I'm about to ask of you, Then off you go. Track that Milepod down and wrest my unbreakable sword, my unbreakable blade from its gullet. Yeah, never swallow a sword. What am I saying? There are people that do a trick of sword swallowing all the time. Though it looks dangerous. Plus, I shudder to think what happened to people that do sword swallowing for just a trick. I mean, they seem like they would cough a whole bunch and, possibly cut the insides of their neck, dare I say it? Yeah, that's my target, alright. Let's deal with it. Hit it hard, hit it fast, hit it with a whole heck ton of bullets. Like this.
Opti Gatling! Now, close in and clean up!
Watch me lay you warrior!
You're not nearly as strong as the other version I thought.
Victory is ours!
Keep it up!
There we go. Now for the sake of saving time and fuel. Yeah, might resort to using the Agostra cannon only if I really need to. Okay. That's one. Got your sword back. I'll just give it to you. I don't need it. The sword I have is better.
Now you are a warrior.
I heard the heart-rending wails of a Milepod. Did you slay the vile creature? Here you go. Ah, yes, that is indeed my masterwork. Even the acids of that beast's stomach could not dull its edge. I am dearly relieved to be reunited with it. Seeing it now, I am awestruck anew at its magnificence, given coming from my forge, but impressive still. You have done so much for me, my friend. Even I would feel remiss if I did not make some token show of thanks. Would you accept this blade instead of currency? I am satisfied merely to have brought it into existence. It is only fitting that it be wielded by a warrior of your exceptional caliber. Also, you could go start some new legends with it, which would be awesome, so what do you say? I refuse. You keep it. What? Then you feel it is my duty as the blade's maker to become a warrior worthy of it? It does make a certain poetic sense. Very well. I shall set about to training with the Unbreakable blade on my hip. It may be a touch past my prime, but I am a genius. I will be a master of the sword soon enough. Many thanks. You have revealed a new path to me, Ace. I will take it to with everything I have. You are welcome. You keep it. I guess I can only recommend taking some of the Wrothian swords that you have the opportunity to take if you're just someone who wants to collect everything. And yeah, still some squad tests around here. How about I do a couple? Yeah, this won't be hard. Let's see. Yeah, I'll tackle that then, I guess. Take this.
First in, first to win. Attack the
What do you think now? That's pretty strong, right?
Yeah,
Get in close,
really grown.
land low.
Hardly recognize you.
Yeah, there's another one up there. So yeah, some people are doing these squad tasks. Might as well help out a little. But I guess not everyone has the Eris 90 like I have. For all I know. Some people could be getting this game late.
First in, first to win. Attack the floor. This team never loses.
Let's keep it up.
How many material tickets do I have? Quite a bunch, but not enough.
Now, closing it. This team never loses.
Let's keep it up.
How many more of those do I have to defeat? Maybe 4 more, I guess? Yeah. 4 more. This won't take long.
First in, first to win. Attack the floor.
Flying field. We've got the edge.
Now, closing and clean up.
Can I handle the pressure?
Need a boost? First in, first to win. Attack the floor. Try this on.
Watch me lay it.
Flying field.
This team
We've
never
got the
loses.
edge. Nice work.
Okay. I think someone else might have been helping me there. But, yeah. This tyrant does not appear unless there's an electromagnetic storm, which is pretty rare to happen. Apologos. Alright, so that mission is complete. Back to the Menon ship. Yeah. I forgot. All things considered, I'm just glad I'm not copyrighted for the Don't Worry song. I mean, I've never seen anyone who has been copyrighted for it. But if that were the case, it would be a lot of trouble for everyone, pretty much, playing this game.
Hey,
Let's see. I have 8 missions left, so there's Gorkwa games, a new life, a grim undertaking on the port side. So I'm curious about Gorkwa games. Let's do that. Which I believe it is all the way on the other side.
listen.
Let me guess. You well, no, you're not Manon, so. If Manon were there, I was gonna guess that they were eating pizza. I don't blame them, it's good. Yeah, this is the mission I was pointing at, so. Still got time, so. What's going on here? Wait, please listen. My Gorkwa is broken. Well, is that really a problem? Can you shut down every part of your respiratory apparatus? No more inhaling, no more exhaling. Impossible. Yes? The Gorkwa is my staff. It is to me what lungs are to you. For the process of devulcanizing, it enables is crucial to the Zarubbogan as breathing. Okay, I knew it could get rid of pollutants, but I had no idea that that was also the way you breathed. Okay. I am absolutely opposed to allowing another Zarubbogan to handle my Gorkwa. I refuse. But if it is not repaired, I cannot devulcanize, and that is a death sentence. I have decided that I could tolerate a Manon touching it briefly if it meant it could be repaired. However, well, you are the first non-Zarubbogan I have ever spoken to. My heart is racing. I am shaking. Short of breath, dizzy. I can't take any more. I must entrust you with my Gorkwa, which, again, I value more than life. And have you take it to the Manon for repairs. Sure thing. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. It pains me dearly to part with my precious Gorkwa, but I leave it in your care. The Manon I need you to ask to do repairs is called Luladu. I hear he is extremely interested in Zarubbogan technology, so I hope it is he will... So my hope is that he will accept. Phew, I believe this is the longest I have ever conversed with another. It is an enjoyable sort of anxiety. Whatever floats your boat, dude. Okay. But just to be sure that there aren't any routes, I'm gonna play it safe. So, excuse me a minute. Okay, there are no routes at all, so I can play it safe and say whatever I want. Just gotta get it done. Excuse me. I don't know if I'll have enough time to clear the remaining 2 missions on the port side, but I can try. There must be something, right? Some kind of situation I can find around here? Outquery. Well, I suppose you could say I live to build new things. New technology makes me weak in the knees, you see? Your human technology just isn't enough to satisfy me. No disrespect intended. It just isn't. Some nights, dark thoughts even creep into my head about whether I might have seen more advanced technology had we sided with the ganglion. I should say the other thing. Offer job. What? Troylan Zarubbogan? He wants to hire me? And he asks for me by name? What an honor! Yes. Let me see what needs fixing. Quickly now, okay? Here you go. So this is a Gorkwa, is it? I've seen Zarubbogan wandering around with him, but I never thought I'd actually lay my hands on one. What a magnificent form! My curiosity is fit to burst. Is it yours? No? Right then. Just a moment, alright? I need to examine this and see if I can assess the damage. The damage. Unfortunately, the materials I have on hand are probably not enough to repair it. Yes, I'm going to need a high-spec sensor module and a hulking incisor first. I hate to trouble you, but do you think you could find the parts I need? In the meantime, I will be here playing with, prepping the Gorkwa for repairs. Got the materials already. Did you just swear? I talked over him, I couldn't entirely tell. Oh, is my time up? Really? Such a shame. Let us start the repairs then. Here you go. Yes, those should do nicely. Just a moment, if that's okay. Done, and the more I look at it, the more enchanting it becomes, don't you agree? I'll agree. I was led to believe that such Gorkwa staves were not actually Zarubbogan technology. They are rather mysterious people, you see, and what you might call a recent obsession of mine. But do not let me keep you, alright? I imagine that Troylen will be waiting for this. Please return it to him with my regards, if you will. He said he values it more than his own life, right? So I suppose you should hurry. Run, human, run! Yeah, I won't waste time. Let's go. Gotta get it back to him.
Hey.
This was a short mission. Short, plain, and simple.
Listen.
Not having my Gorkwa with me is the cause of even more anxiety than I had thought. And being able to devoltanize has me feeling all out of sorts besides. Oh, it's you. Do you have it? Is it fixed? Yes, yes. Here you go. Oh, how marvelous! It is even more beautiful than it was on the day I received it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to devoltanize. You do that. I can't get it to link to my backpack. The link function was working perfectly well before. I wonder what could be the matter. Maybe it could be fake. I have a suspicious feeling that Manon probably took it. I can say whatever I want, there are no routes. Fake? No, surely not. Though it is true that the grip on the heft are... the grip and the heft are a bit off. It feels less seasoned somehow. I suppose it would be fastest to ask Lulalu directly. Would you mind accompanying me? Yeah, stealing is wrong, dadgummit. If it feels off, like that, then I'm going to assume that she probably replaced it. Or is it a he? I need to look at the character again. Not paying attention. Darn, right off. Lulalu doesn't seem to be here, but Kiramil is. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hello, Troylen. Did you need Lulalu for something? I had a question. Oh, okay, it's a he. I had a question for him about my Gorkwa. Did you know where he is? Caldros. He asked where he could find a whole bunch of Voltant, so I sent him there. Then he did take my Gorkwa. I'm not sure whose it was, but he definitely had one with him. Yes. He was very excited about getting test data on it, practically giggling on his way out the door. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't think he's probably equipped to be handling Voltant. I mean, you guys are wearing the right suits for the job. And this turned out to be a longer mission than I thought. Of course. So, in that short time, we both repaired it and made a replica to give me. Why didn't you stop him? Because he said he would give me a special giant load of Voltant if I promised to watch the shop. You still should have stopped him. If someone uses that Gorkwa without a backpack unit, the Voltant will be absorbed directly into their body. It would be a huge incident if a Manon turned up dead because of us. I assumed it would be fine. He seems like the type to wear a backpack like us. How could you possibly think that? Caldros. White Phosphor Lake, then. Got it. On the first guess. Nice. We can't waste any time here. We have to stop Luladu, and more importantly, we have to get my poor Gorkwa back. I know you can do it, Ace. Thanks. So much for we. In any case, let's get Caldros real quick. Right there. Oh yes, of course. Had to be in the most poisonous area possible. Alright. Yeah, new SWAT test did show up. What's that short one? Thunderbolt emblem. Not quite sure where to find those, but...
Basra Blade!
Engage team, never laid out some fire.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here.
Basra Blade! First in, first to win. Victory is ours! Hand out nicely.
I'll get to the mission in just a minute.
Basra Blade!
Waste not? What not?
This team never loses. Hand out nicely.
Yeah, mechanoids.
Basra Blade! So this is Team Princess, huh? Colorful bunch, ain't ya?
We sure are. And you're adding to the palette, hot shot.
Indeed he is.
I don't think I'm holding back.
Ready when you
Ah,
are.
it does. Doing some damage.
Need a boost? This team never loses. Don't mess with the ace pilot, buddy.
You're not the only ace pilot around here, Al. And yeah, I almost forgot. I do need to collect rewards, so let's get that done real quick. Thank you.
Basra Blade! Use melee attacks.
Oh, you guys again? Fun.
Okay, here comes the pain.
Engaging. Laid out some fire for me.
Yeah, rather not deal with that giant flower right now. I've already dealt with it too many times.
Octi Gatling! Here's a good spot.
Oh, come on! You weren't even in range. Ah, jinxed myself. You were not even in front! What the heck?
Basra Blade!
Hit him
Go
again!
on the bang! Launching Amazara missile!
Yeah, totally.
Heal me!
I promise I'll fix you up.
Let's get hunting.
Not the best we got, weakling.
Try not!
No, not letting this fly.
Come on. I jinxed myself again. Oh yeah, I've already done this, but for those of you that don't know, use this teleporter and you can go get a treasure.
First in, first to win. This team never loses.
Yeah, that's what should have happened in the first place. And there's nothing there, so I might as well get a couple more material tickets. Of course, 2 skills just got trashed. I'll fix them later.
Here's a good spot. Open fire. Victory is out.
We got him. Let's move.
First in, first to win. Attack up close.
Of course, there's the man on. So many material tickets, but not enough. Oh, one more.
This team never loses.
We got him. Let's move.
Okay, Luladu, you really need to not. Oh, he's dead. I had no idea devulcanizing was so painful. It hurt so bad. I'm starting to see things. Grandma, is that you? What is this I'm feeling? So new and yet so awful. Oh, now I'm seeing Ace. Well, as much as I want to scold, I want to help. I can't hear what he is saying. It all seems so clear, don't you think? Lying to Troilin, I mean. Swapping his Gorkwa out for a fake was very dumb. Never again, you know. ... Rescue the unconscious Lulalu and recover Troilin's Gorkwa. I don't know if he's going to be saved, but... well, best finish the mission anyway. So... hold on. That mission was not there before. Oh, great! Another new mission. Fudge. And yet another new mission over there, too. They just keep coming! Fudge. Just when I think I'm getting close to done, more and more appear. Fudge. Just gotta keep going on. Keep on keeping on.
Hey.
Hello, Troilin. Can you still save him? Devulcanize. Devulcanize? Ah! It is a trial. It is Golboga test. Is Golboga testing me? Wait a moment. What? Sniff. Sniff. Ah! I smell traces of voltage. Yes. Here's your real Gorkwa. Ah, my Gorkwa! You've come home to me! I'll never let go of you again! Luladu certainly seems drained, but judging by his symptoms, he should be fine with a bit of rest. I am glad he wasn't seriously harmed. It would have been a major incident for a Manon to lose his life to the Voltant that sustains ours. He must have really been desperate to gather some. Once he is recovered, perhaps he and I can have a long talk about Voltant. I guess you saved him just without showing. Well, it does say Luladu is also safe and sound, so... In the meantime, I am off to enjoy some well-deserved devulcanizing. It has been far too long. Hey, the more pollutants you extract, the better. And more material tickets. Good. Yeah, I guess the reason why some of the missions are locked is because of the fact that some missions lead to others. Well, what I meant was some segments. And yeah, new mission there, new mission there, all sorts of stuff. And unfortunately, I am out of time. Dang, I was hoping to finish the port side. Well, maybe I could do that next time, but I also had to do that mission and that one. Let me just check my... Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. So, minus the story mission in the Blade Barracks, it does show that there are indeed 8 missions there, but there's also the addition of the lobster, the red lobster, which will not show up until I grab the red lobster that's sitting there by the industrial testing area. I'll get to that someday. Ironic. I do 3 missions. And there were 10 to start with. And now I have 9 to go. Potentially more that'll show up. I don't know. And I don't know how to get rid of that segment right now. Or complete that segment currently. Maybe I will eventually. I just probably have to take care of a lot of other things first. I'm bound to get it done eventually. But alas, I'm out of time, so... the port side is going to have to be completed next time, and hopefully I can get those other 2 missions in New LA done as well. Okay, I should take a break. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless, and until next time, this is Ace Streamline, signing off.